Hello, Generals, and welcome to our Friday, November 12th edition of the 5-Star News. You know me by now, Candace Stafford here again, and we're starting you right out the gate with some school announcements. We call this segment Heritage Happenings, so listen up. You probably need to know about some of these events. Here's Cole Denton.
Hello, Generals. Happy Friday, and welcome back to Heritage Happenings. Let's get to it. Congratulations to the HMS cheerleading squad for making first place in state. They worked very hard for this, so be sure to congratulate them when you get a chance. The 5-Star News is a great spot to get your news, but also don't forget to check out the General Journal. You can find it at hhsgeneraljournal.com. Quick reminder about the FBLA food drive. Please bring non-perishable food items to your first block class by November 15th. Help out your fellow students and make sure they have a great Thanksgiving. And now onto our weather forecast. Today should be sunny with a high of 64 and a 10% chance of rain. Saturday should be mostly sunny with a high of 50 and a 10% chance of rain. Sunday should be partly cloudy with a high of 55 and a 10% chance of rain. And now on to our next segment.
Thanks, Cole. To the news now, and over 60 HHS students took part in a very special induction ceremony here at the school this past Tuesday night. It was the National Beta Club induction ceremony. The Beta Club's purpose is to promote the ideals of academic achievement, character, leadership, and service among elementary and secondary school students. Our 5-Star News reporters Hayden Johnson and Ryan Heat caught up with some of the new inductees and Miss Wilson to find out more about this honor.
The induction ceremony last night went really well. We actually used a new ceremony, and I think it was super effective for us to be able to showcase our new Beta Club students. And we are really excited to have a whole new group of students that are going to be serving our community and our school. The Beta Club's a national honor club, and so these students, of course, can put that on their college applications, but also they're a part of a bigger organization to where we're focused on service, and hopefully they can take that into their college life and beyond.
We had our Beta ceremony last night, and it was awesome. I really like being in Beta because it recognizes our academic accomplishments and our good behavior and all of our service and everything, and so I'm just excited to be in Beta this year.
Hi, I got inducted into the Beta Club. It was a really great experience, and I'm excited to be here for the next 2 years and see the new members.
I was extremely happy last night with the results of the Beta induction. I actually got inducted last year, but I'm happy to see all the new members coming in and ready to make a difference.
Congrats all. That's a tremendous honor for sure. And speaking of the honor, hopefully you had the privilege of going to the annual Veterans Concert held in our theater last night. Heritage Middle and High School bands, along with our chorus, put on the event to honor our veterans. How did it turn out? Here's 5-Star News reporters Noah Crittenton and Corbin Seabolt with the concert recap.
Hi, Generals. I just want to talk to you about Thursday night's Veterans Day performance. We had such a good time, played some fun, exciting music. It's always my favorite concert because it means more than just us playing music. It means so much to us that our veterans have done everything that they need to do and been willing to do more to defend our country. It was an awesome performance. I loved hearing the chamber choir and the full chorus. Loved that the wind ensemble could perform with the chorus, and I hope that that's something we'll be able to do often in the future.
Hello, Generals. On Thursday night, we had our Veterans Day concert, and so the Heritage High School band, wind ensemble, and the chamber choir and the regular choir all performed a bunch of Veterans Day pieces. Also, the middle school choir and band got to perform as well.
I am very grateful that we had the opportunity to perform a Veterans Day concert yesterday with the high school wind ensemble and our concert and chamber choirs, and also that the middle school students got to perform a concert to honor the veterans. To me, this is one of the most important concerts because we get to in some way give back and thank and show our appreciation to everyone who is serving and has served our country. So it was a great night, and we just also love doing things with the band. When we get to do combined concerts, it's always a fun day.
Sounds like it was amazing again this year. And finally, before we get to our commercial break, it's Friday, so that means it's time to find out what's going on out there in the reading world. So with that said, it's time to check in with our very own Dr. Godfrey to see this week's segment of Book Talk. Here's 5-star news reporters Ben Dineski and Ashley McKeon with the story.
This month we're celebrating Native American Heritage Month, so we encourage you to pick up a book written by a Native American. You can find books written by Native Americans in a display that is posted outside of Mrs. McColl's room.
Every day, Native American people are breaking negative stereotypes as they continue to form their own positive narratives while also honoring the past and ancestors from before us.
Oftentimes, you don't see Native American representation in the mainstream media. So I think it is important to give this minority group more attention.
But I believe we should be recognized every day. So many people think of us in a historical content, but we are still here.
This week's book is The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian by Sherman Alexie. It's a look at the struggles of Junior, who is a teen who's living on a Native American reservation in Spokane, Washington, and he decides to attend the all-white school instead of the school on the reservation. There are some struggles that happen because of this decision. It's got a lot of really great lessons that you can learn from the book. I hope you check it out.
Winning a National Book Award, and especially in this category, young people's literature, and a book really about you.
Yeah. Well, it's an autobiographical tale of a young Indian guy
fiction.
who leaves his res to go to the white school on the border where he becomes the only Indian except for the mascot. So to receive this attention, this award, it's been on the best of lists for every major young adult literary publication. It's up for the LA Times Book Prize here at the end of the month. It's been not only a validation of my literary career, but a validation of the life choice I made when I was 14. So I feel validated in all sorts of ways. And of course, being who I am, as soon as I feel validated, I have the need to rebel against that. So I'm going to write something invalidating next.
Thanks, Ben and Ashley. Time now to squeeze in a break on this Friday. But stay tuned because after the commercial, Ryan and Hayden will join us for sports. We'll see how our boys and girls basketball teams are shaping up just a week or before the season's tip-off. And we'll also find out who wins the sports trivia tiebreaker between Coach Green and Hunter Johnston. Those stories and more next in sports.
Would you like to make a donation?
Yeah, sure.
Welcome to sports, everybody. I'm Ryan Heat, and he's Hayden Johnson, and we're going to get you with some sports in the next few minutes.
That's right, Ryan. And the first sports we're going to be talking about is one you're really comfortable with, basketball.
Right, Hayden, and the girls and guys have been practicing the past few weeks, and I'm really excited to see what they can do this year.
Me too, Ryan. But for boys basketball, you're trying to repeat as region champs.
Yeah, and for the girls, it's Coach Elkin's second year.
Enough talk from us. Let's hand it to Cannon Stafford and Tanner Eady with the season preview.
Yes, we got basketball started up, got some practice going. Going to do a scrimmage next week and get some games going over the Thanksgiving break. So We got some big expectations coming into the year. We won the region title last year and graduated a lot of guys, but we're kind of reloading and looking to compete for the title again this year. Got some really tough guys coming back. Still waiting on some football guys to get out there, but it's been going well in practice, and the guys are improving and getting better every day, and really like what we got this year.
All right, so we got some new teammates coming in this year. We got a whole new team. A lot of people graduated last year. But we did win region last year, and we've been practicing a lot already. And I think we'll be well prepared. We play Lafayette on Thursday, and I think the region's looking really competitive, and I really think we could come out on top this year.
All right, for the basketball seasons, I got high hopes this year. We got a big test next Thursday coming in. We play Lafayette at Lafayette in a scrimmage. That'll be a great game. I think we got some newcomers coming to the team this year. Caleb Gallman will be an instant impact for us. And I just hope we can win region championship again, go back-to-back, and maybe even win a couple games in state this year.
The region seems to be kind of wide open. A lot of teams graduated some guys. Some football players aren't going to play for Cedartown, so it's wide open. Should be a really interesting region race this year.
Expectation-wise, I think this year coming in, I think the expectations are high for our girls. We have quite a few starters back. 4 of the 5 starters are back. We have 6 or 7 girls with a lot of experience at the varsity level. So I think, we have a chance, just like anybody else in the region, to compete for the region championship. I think so far this year we've had 3 good weeks of practice. They seem to be working really hard. Morale is high. Unity's way better this year than it was last year as far as the team is concerned, and I think our seniors have really taken ownership of the team and kind of led by example.
So far this season has been really good, and the players are connecting well together, and our older players and seniors are being leaders this year and helping the younger ones and pushing them through drills and stuff when they don't know how to do anything, and they're just helping us and coaching us, which is helping the team together so the coaches don't have to do everything. I think we could be really good this year because everybody has the same goal, which is to go really far in region and state.
I think the opponents are just pretty regular, pretty normal. I think Northwest is going to be really good. I think Pickens County is going to be really good again. But I think we're right there in the mix for the top 2 or 3 spots. And with a lot of depth, I think we have some young girls that are going to give us some experience or give us some minutes this year and help us out as we go through the season.
Can't wait. I'm really excited.
Me too, Ryan. But now on to cheer. And our competition cheer team has had a great season so far.
Right, as they took home the Spirits and Spooks competition last weekend.
And it's now on to region meet time. What will it take to win the region championship? Well, we talked to a few girls to figure out.
I'm actually really excited, and I believe the team's really excited because we have a lot of tough competitors, but we've worked really hard this season, and I think we have a good chance. It has, because we've gotten to see what our competitors are doing and how they're doing, and we've beat a lot of our toughest competitors, so it gives us a lot of hope.
I think the whole team is really excited to perform and just show everyone what we've been working on and how much we've improved over the season.
I think we do have very similar routines because we are both have good difficulty and a lot of skills that match each other. It just comes down to execution. If we won, it would give us a lot of hope for state because we would go straight to day 2, and it just means we beat all of our toughest competitors and we have a good chance of state.
Good luck, ladies. And now on to sports trivia.
That's right, Ryan. But if you can remember back to last week, we had Bobby Hunt, Jeff Green, and Hunter Johnston all playing in an Atlanta Braves-themed sports trivia.
Right, and Hunter Johnston and Coach Green tied last week, which puts on a tiebreaker for this week.
Let's see how it went on the sports trivia with Carson.
I'm back with special guests Brady and Willie again. They got something to tell you.
Go, Bobby.
Willie?
Go Jeff Green.
All right, back now with Bobby. Unfortunately, he came up short in part one against two tough competitors.
Oh, yeah, very tough, man. This is a tough game, brother.
So we're just going to get you, it's all Braves teamed again. Who do you think's going to win this week?
So you got Coach Green and Hunter Johnson?
Yes.
Well, if I flip and catch it, I have to say I'm going with Coach Green because he's pretty good at this. He's been doing it for a long time. So to beat a man, you have to beat the man. So we will see what happens.
All right, back now. Put up a big debut last week. Surprised a lot of people. Didn't surprise me. I already knew he had the knowledge. But many viewers didn't know that. But back here with Hunter Johnston, how do you feel coming into this?
I feel confident. I've got the confidence of the World Series champions Atlanta Braves on my side. It wasn't a surprise to me. I knew that I would shine, just like Freddie Freeman shines on first base every single night.
All right, back now in the tiebreaker round for the first question now.
Oh, we're jumping right in.
Yes. Who was the youngest Brave to hit a home run in the World Series? A. Wes Covington. B. Andrew Jones. C. Ronald Acuna Jr. Or D. Hank Aaron.
Well, I don't think Acuna's played in the World Series yet, and I know this one because it's Andrew Jones.
I'm going to go with Andrew Jones.
All right. For the second question now, which Braves pitcher won 4 consecutive Cy Young Awards? A. Your personal favorite, Julio Teheran. B. John Smoltz. C. Greg Maddux. Or D. Tom Glavine.
Whew. Yeah, Tehran, I don't believe he's got one unless he won it like in some select ball somewhere. Shoot, did they win them for the Braves? Because Greg Maddux won a couple for Chicago. Is it all with the Braves, or do you know that? 4 straight. I'm going to go ahead and say Greg Maddux, Greg Otto Maddux.
This is a tough one because it's either going to be Greg Maddux or Tom Glavine. I'm going to go with Greg Maddux.
Which Brave pitcher hit 2 grand slams in one game?
Let's go. I know this.
A. Phil Necro.
Necro.
B. Tony Cloninger. C. Tom Glavine. Or D. Mike Hampton.
It's Tony Cloninger, and the reason I know that, my dad used to tell me all the time he had the record at Van Zant Field down in Chattanooga for hitting 2 home runs in one game, and he got 9 RBIs that day. I don't know if I believe him or not, but it's Tony Cloninger.
This is tough. This is the toughest question by far. A pitcher hitting 2 grand slams in one game. I'm going to go with Mike Hampton.
All right, now for the final question, the bonus question. What city were the Braves founded in? A. Brooklyn. B. Boston. C. Baltimore. Or D. Atlanta.
Well, it wasn't Atlanta. I think it's, did you say Milwaukee?
No.
Okay, I think it's Boston.
All
This
right.
is Boston.
All right, back now. Had a great week these past 2 weeks. Hunter Johnston and Coach Green, it was a close matchup. How do you feel to come up on top?
Man, yeah, that was a good one. Braves, World Series, and they get competition between me and Hunter and Bobby and Jimmy J too. But I don't even know if was Jimmy J in this one.
We cut his video.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, go Braves. That was tough, man. It goes to a tiebreaker, and I was able to get the win. I'm a little bit older than Hunter. I know I don't look older. So that might have been giving me a little bit of an advantage. But I appreciate Dr. Shipley sending in some questions, and then the tie-breaking questions coming from you guys. So it's not rigged. I mean, I know Braves. Go Braves.
Bobby, your rival on this, actually predicted you to win. What does that make you feel about Bobby?
Well, I mean, I have a lot of respect for Bobby, and I've earned a lot of respect from him. So it's cool to get that, vote of confidence from Bobby. But that was a good matchup. I like bringing in some new competition. And Johnston knows what he's talking about. He's a former state champ in basketball. A lot of people don't know that. He won the state championship at Boyd Buchanan. So he knows sports. And if you keep him in it, he'll win some here before it's over with.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Wow, that was a great finish. Now back to the news, and we had a lot of great feedback on our first installment of HHS Rides this past Tuesday. This is the segment that showcases the rides of our students and staff here at Heritage. What's everyone driving? Here's 5-star news reporters Cole Denton, Noah Crittenton, and Corbin Seabolt with episode number 2 of HHS Rides.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Benton. I go to Heritage High School. I have a 2007 Nissan Altima. It goes, my miles per gallon is 17.2 and mine can go 22.3 miles per hour. I have 189,000 miles on it. And this is my first car that I have paid for myself. It was only $2,500. I got it in Dalton from an old man and my mom helped me find it. But yeah, and my car is silver, so.
I've had it just for about 4 months, and this is Greta the GMC Terrain. Okay, I like the interior because it has red stitching, and I like red.
It's a Nissan Xterra. I've had it for about like 8 months. It gets me place to place, so yeah.
And with that, we'll wrap up this Friday edition of the 5-Star News. Ben will rejoin you guys next Tuesday with a brand new report. But until then, have a great weekend, Generals, and stay classy.